The book of James, chapter 2, and verse 13. For he shall have judgment without mercy that have showed no mercy, and mercy rejoiceth against judgment. I'm going to stop right there. I'm going to start off as always by giving all praise, all honor, all glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rechah, Quadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who teach and who will, who taught us this truth through the power and spirit of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. And Lord willing, this lesson is edifying to the elect out there, wherever you might be. Shalom to the 140 and 4,000. It's the brother Amawan Padah from the GMS Denver camp. Coming at you with a quick lesson. And, this is going to apply to Esau, Edom, all right, the so-called white race, all right, the evil genealogy of Esau, Edom that's on the earth today, ruling in wickedness, all right. They have shown no mercy unto our people, the Israelites, which will consist of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, no Indians, all right, scattered throughout the four corners of the earth, all right. And I have a news article that just shows you, part of that hatred and lack of mercy towards our people in these last days. All right, this is why Esau's going to receive the judgment that he's getting ready to receive. All right, and we're not going to feel no type of way about it, man. We're calling for the Lord to judge these damn devils, man, sooner than later. Let's play this. Let's show you this quick article. So here's an article that I came across, all right, from Newsbreak, and it says that this is an internment camp. Lawmakers horrified by inhumane conditions in Alligator Alcatraz. So as you know, they set up a damn concentration camp down there in Florida, naming it Alligator Alcatraz due to all the alligators that surround the encampment. All right, but not only the alligators is eye opener, but also the conditions of the inmates that are on that facility, in that facility. All right, which are our people, man. The Northern Kingdom, you know what I'm saying? The so-called Latinos, the majority of them, all right? They're Israelites. Now it says, for the first time, Democratic lawmakers were allowed to tour U.S. President Donald Trump's sprawling Everglades Immigrant Detention Center on Saturday. They said what they witnessed was disturbing and disgusting. After Democrats were previously denied entry to the facility known as Alligator Alcatraz, 3 Democratic congresspeople from Florida, Representative Debbie Wasserman Schultz, Jerry Moskowitz, and Maxwell Frost journeyed to the remote compound, along with another group of Republicans as part of a state-arranged tour. All right, Alligator Alcatraz, quote unquote, was erected within a matter of weeks and now contains approximately 900 people who have been rounded up as part of Trump's mass deportation crusade, which a court determined was rife with illegal racial profiling. Because these devils don't give a damn about you. Those are your enemies. All right, they're grabbing people off the streets and detaining them. All right, without any due process, man. We're in Jacob's trouble. All right. Now it says the administration said they hope to fill the camp with as many as 5,000 people at a time. Detainees have previously described heinous conditions to their attorneys, including worm and maggot-infested food, sweltering heat, and the denial of medication and showers for days at a time. No mercy. All right. Though the Democrats who visited the facility were not allowed to speak with detainees or see their conditions up close, their descriptions of the facilities at a press conference following the visit paint an appalling picture. All right. Matter of fact, let's see if we can play this video. Okay. See if it'll play.
Okay, again, I'm Debbie Wasserman Schultz. I'm a member of Congress. I represent Florida's 25th Congressional District, South Broward, a little bit of North Broward, the port and the seaport. What we saw, the conditions that we saw inside this internment camp, which it is nothing less than that description, were really appalling. I'll walk you through just a few of the really egregious, disturbing, disgusting conditions. First of all, I want to talk about the establishment of this facility and make it very clear that we were directly told that the state was asked by the Department of Homeland Security to create a facility to detain ICE detainees. The governor decided directly, the governor directed FDEM, the Florida Division of Emergency Management, to put that facility they were requested to create by DHS here. Could have put it anywhere. They decided to put it in the middle of the most brutal conditions in the middle of a swamp in the Everglades. Let's be clear, throughout this entire tour, it was repeated over and over that the state is working hand in glove with ICE. This facility was inspected by ICE. They review their detention standards. They are using cages. These detainees are living in cages. The pictures that you've seen don't do it justice. They are essentially packed into cages, wall-to-wall humans, 32 detainees per cage. The only thing inside those cages are their bunk beds, and there are 3 tiny toilets that are toilet units that have a sink attached to it. So they essentially drink, they get their drinking water and they brush their teeth where they poop in the same unit. They bragged that they went above standards, supposedly, and gave them a 3-foot privacy wall that stretches the length inside the 32 detainee cage. A 3-foot privacy wall that stretches the length of the 3 toilets in a row. The showers provide no privacy at all. There are no curtains on it. It's a big open shower unit. There are, small walls in each shower, but we're talking about all 900 men who are held in this facility. It is built currently for 1,000, and they have no privacy at all when they're showering. For meals, when we walked through the quote-unquote meal prep area, the kitchen area, for lack of a better term, they had the portions that were available for detainees, and they had the portions that were available for employees being prepared at the same time. The portions available for employees, large pieces of roast chicken, large sausages, and the detainees' lunches were a small, gray turkey and cheese sandwich, an apple, and chips, and that's it. We're talking about fully grown men being fed very small portions. When many asked, about.
All right, all right. So I'm gonna stop it right there. It's a quite lengthy video, about 23 minutes. You can watch it on your own time. All right, and disclaimer. I'm not making any money off of this. This is for educational purposes only. All right. So yeah, man, you see what's going on, man. These devils are treating those immigrants, all right, which are our people, all right, horribly over there in Florida, man. And they're proud of it, man. You have Edomites over there taking pictures, next to the Alligator Alcatraz road sign. That's a thing that they're doing. All right. So guess what? They're finna receive no mercy when they are put into captivity underneath the Israelites, man, which is coming very soon. All right. You see how they're treating our people, man. All right. Though these people that are in these facilities, it's been ordained by Yahweh Shema Shai for his reasoning. All right. A lot of it's judgment. But at the same time, Esau still got to pay. All right. He still got to pay for what he's doing now and what he's going to continue to do, man. He's going to get a lot more merciless than this as time progresses. There's many more camps besides that, man. And we, like I said, previously in different lessons, we believe these are actually death camps, but they're not really, disclosing. But yeah, man, that's horrible, man. All right. Inhumane conditions. So don't expect any mercy, Esau. But let's get some more precepts. Here we have the book of Isaiah, chapter 32 and verse 7. It says, the instruments also of the churl are evil. He deviseth wicked devices to destroy the poor with lying words, even when the needy speaketh right. And that's these damn devils, man. They're the churl, man, the wicked. All right, let's go into that word churl really quick, man. His devices are wicked, man. He's a damn devil, man. We've told you people, man. Now he's showing his horns. This is just the beginning, man. This is just the beginning of sorrows. All right. They have camps for every state in the nation, man. There's hundreds of different internment camps that are ready to be filled with you so-called citizens. All right. They're getting ready to try to lock this place down, man. And they have Jake in there, man. The majority, you know. These are your enemies, man. They have no mercy towards you. All right, here's that word for trail right here, as you can see. All right. In the Blue Letter Bible, we have it right here.
Strong's H 3596. Kilai.
Yeah,
Second
and it says,
entry.
Oh, Salakia.
Kalai.
Yeah, and it says scoundrel, knave. That's Esau. It says in the sense of withholding, niggardly. All right. And as we always say, Esau's the biggest nigga on the face of the earth, man. All right. You see, he's greedy. He's unrighteous. All right. That's his characteristics. And his devices are cruel, man. All right. Here we have the book of Baruch, chapter 3. All right. This is in the Apocrypha. The book of Baruch, chapter 3, starting verse 7. It says, and for this cause thou hast put thy fear in our hearts, to the intent that we should call upon thy name and praise thee in our captivity. All right, key word right there, captivity. For we have called to mind all the iniquity of our forefathers that sinned before thee. All right, and the Lord is putting fear in the hearts of you Israelites out there, man. All right, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and Seminole Indians out here, especially in the United States, because he's allowing Esau to do these things unto you, man. It's really the Lord allowing it, man, because he's angry. All right. And Esau is a tool that the Lord uses to punish us, so that you're supposed to look at this and turn back to the Lord, man. You're supposed to see these things happening. All right. And come out of that Christian church that ain't teaching you shit but lies. All right. And seek the true power, man. Yahweh, through his son Yahweh Shai, man. All right. Who they ignorantly call God and Jesus. We have the true names, man. All right. You're supposed to turn back to the Lord and mend your ways. All right, the Lord said he brings forth scourges for amendment. This should be a sign to you to get right with the Lord, man. All right, we're the only one that the Lord is dealing with, man. You Israelites out there. But we understand that only the elect will return back to the Lord in these last days. They're going to take heed of the danger and they're going to seek the Lord, man. But the rest are going to pass on and be punished, as it tells you in Proverbs 22 and verse 3. All right, but let's continue on. Verse 8, it says, behold, we are yet this day, to this day, in our captivity, where thou hast scattered us, for a reproach and a curse to be subject to payments, according to all the iniquities of our forefathers, which departed from the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Shai, our power. So there we go. We're in this condition because of our sin and our iniquity, man, because we turned away from the Lord, man. And now he's showing mercy unto us by giving us the prophets. All right, but putting his spirit on the true prophets, starting with those of Great Millstone, all right, and those who come in the same doctrine as Great Millstone in these last days, so that you can receive the message and return back to him, man. All right, you see. But anyway, man, this lets you know that we're currently in our captivity, man. We're not free, and the Lord is showing you that, man. He's literally allowing Esau to put you in these goddamn cages, man, with 3 clogged up ass toilets, feeding you with food with maggots in it, maggot infested food, man. All right, in these sweltering cages, man, in the middle of a damn swamp with alligators all around it. If that don't sound off an alarm in your mind to turn back to Yahweh Bashem Shai, I don't know what will, man. But it's finna get worse. All right, we're yet this day in our captivity. For you Israelites thinking that this is the promised land and this is the land of the free, obviously it's not. All right, here we have one right here, the book of Proverbs, chapter 12, verse 10. It says, a righteous man regardeth the life of his beast, but the tender mercies of the wicked are cruel. All right, you see that? So the righteous man, starting with the Israelites, we're the righteous seed on the face of the earth. Okay. And Esau being the wicked, all right, the opposite, they're cruel, man. They don't give a damn about their slaves. They don't give a damn about their captives. As you can see, treating them worse than animals. All right, these damn devils are treating our people worse than animals. All right, that's how they view you as well. They look at you as animals. But even a righteous man will, have mercy on his beast, his animal. All right, you're not gonna treat the beast horribly and torture him, but that's what Esau does to us. You see? So there's a recompense coming for this shit, man. We started out this lesson with, he who has shown no mercy will receive no mercy, roughly paraphrasing. All right? So when we get you devils in captivity, because it's coming, and I'll prove that in a second, hey, we're not going to do perverted, weird shit like you've done unto us in slavery and different captivities, like, the homosexual butt breaking and all that shit. We're not going to do all that. We're not going to, commit adultery and sleep with your woman and all that like you've done unto us. But we're all going to get you, man. All right? We're going to get you, man. And it's really the Lord getting you. All right? Because let's go ahead and prove that real quick. The book of Revelation, chapter 13 and verse 10. All right? Your pork chop eating ass pastor. All right? Your Edomite pastor won't read this to you. He won't break this down. This is Revelation 13 and verse 10. It says, he that leadeth into captivity or slavery shall go into captivity. That's right. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and the faith of the saints. So we have patience and we have faith in what's written, man. All right. Though Esau is ruling right now in wickedness, we know that he's finna go down, man. Look, his kingdom is falling. And once he goes down, it's captivity time for his ass, man. You're going into slavery, and these elites know it, man. They're trying to escape it, but they can't. All right. When this is all said and done with, you're going to pay for every drop of Israelite blood you've ever shed on this earth. All right. We're going to reward you double in our kingdom. You see? Then eventually we're going to eradicate you devils off the face of the earth, according to Obadiah 1 and 18. But it's going to be a long 1,000 years for you devils, man. Believe that. You're going to remember Alligator Alcatraz and all the other shit that you've done in times past and, in history to the Israelites, man. Because we're the apple of the Lord's eye. All right? We're his chosen people. And that's who you have over there in these internment camps, man. That's who you have over there in Alligator Alcatraz, not allowing them to shower for days at a time. And while your security guards, your Edomite guards laughing and joking. All right? Remember that, man. There's a recompense for all this shit. So, let me get one more, we'll close it. All right, we have this right here, the book of Job, chapter 20 and verse 22. And it's talking about Esau. It says, in the fullness of his sufficiency, he shall be in straits. Every hand of the wicked shall come upon him. All right, now let's break this down. We have to break this down, all right, because at face value, when you see the word wicked, you think it's talking about Esau or, just wicked people. No, it's talking about those who this devil has afflicted, mainly our people. All right. So in the fullness of his sufficiency, right when he thinks he's going to get that new world order set in stone, which includes everybody being locked down with having no rights. All right. No freedom of speech. All right. Everybody has to have an RFID microchip implanted into them. That's what Esau wants for the for you citizens. That's the future that he's planned out for the world, really. All right. But right when he's getting ready to crown his enterprise a success, he's gonna be in straits, man, meaning a position of difficulty, because the Lord's gonna pretty much make his plans backfire on him. And it says every hand of the wicked shall be upon him, meaning, let's get into it. Let's go ahead and get this in the blue letter real quick. Hold on, because we have to go to the blue letter to fully understand that word right there. All right, so here we have that verse pulled up, Job 20 verse 22. All right, now we go to that word, the wicked, right here. All right.
Strong's H 6001. A male.
Okay, there you go. And it says laborer, sufferer, wretched one. All right, laborer, workman. All right, you see it right there. So it's talking about the working class, man. And who is the working class? Who's the majority of the working class? The Israelites, man. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, Seminole Indians. All right. Even some of his own people are going to rebel against him. Even these working class Edomites, man, who are being affected. All right. So, they're going to rise up against Esau and put him in a position of difficulty, because this new world order is going to fail, man. This totalitarian government is not going to last for long, man. All right. So you're getting ready to see anarchy. All right. You're ready to see people rebelling against the government. You're getting ready to see sedition. All right. Because that's what's prophesied to happen. And this devil is inching closer and closer towards that. This is the last captivity. We're going to be able to afflict the Israelites. And then you're going head first into captivity, Esau. All right. And we ain't going to show you no mercy, man. Except on the Sabbath, should I say. That's your only mercy. You're going to have one rest day, and that's on the Sabbath, man. All right. And even then, you're still going to be healing from your wounds, and we're going to make you fast. I know I am. With my Edomites, on my Edomite plantation in the kingdom. All right. Y'all going to be fasting on the Sabbath, because that's not against the law. All right. So, yeah, anyway, man, just something to look forward to, man. It's the patience and the faith of the saints. All right. We're eventually going to, be allowed to pay these devils back, man. All right. All in the timing of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. So keep the faith, man, and understand that this is going to come to an end soon, man. Esau's going to finally get that payback from Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. So I'm in this lesson right here. I just want to show you that news article, man, how these devils treat us. All right. Turn back to the Lord, man. He's your only defense. You Israelites out there. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Rachak Wadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who teach and who rule well, who taught us this truth through the power and spirit of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. Like Kwame Yasharala in the Bible Ball. Shalom.